Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all people who are listening to me right now. And I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Comfort Talk. So, as you can see from today's title, our topic is about fixing my bad habits. Right? We all have bad habits, right? It's not only me. We all have bad habits. First, let me tell you a story of my bad habits before. So I was before when I was like high school or before college, I was like I am like into games, like video play online games, something like that. And I like to play online games, competing with others and trying to be the first, trying to win the game. Before before my gaming uh addict, you can say gaming addict era, I wasn't really that interested into games, but my brothers and cousins play um play all games except me. Yeah, so I was like influenced by them to play the games. So until I got addicted to it, playing games isn't like a bad habit for me, for others. Sorry. But after I realized how much time I waste playing that game, trying to win and let others see I won, in that time I realized this is not good anymore. I'm not doing anything but playing games, and then I let myself think, made it real made it realize that this is not worth my time. So then I stopped, which is not an easy task to do. It takes a lot of times. It takes it takes time to to stop things that I was into before that, and then I suddenly stopped. So I said to myself, okay, stop lying to yourself. You know, yeah, I said, stop lying to yourself. I said it to myself. You know, you don't actually want to play this game. You just play it because others do it. And I'm not doing this for myself. So I play that game not because I like the game. It's just because my friends, my cousins, my brothers like to play it. It's just sometimes I get to be okay with their out of place when they talk about games, and I can't I don't like I get out of place OP with their topics. I cannot get along with it. That's why I have to get into their world to know what they're talking about, and so that I won't feel left out in their conversation. And well, this phrase, it helps me to feel like that I'm not a big victim, and I start to realize that I don't need to play game exchange of in exchange of more like important things. So so this bad habit that I have, that that just an example. Like okay, I'll give you another example of like a bad habit, but it's not mine though. So like those people who smoke cigarettes, right? Those people who smoke cigarettes, do they really want to smoke, or they just got influenced by others? And doing it isn't like benefiting them good. So they thought that by smoking, they can make more friends and sociable to prove who smokes, right? For example, you were in high school. Well, in high school, usually those boys like to smoke. Like they start their era to smoke by high school. And it's not influenced by their own self. And they aren't influenced by their own self, right? So for example, as I've said, that during like a high school era, those boys, there's a group of boys, like they were friends, and one of them or three of them smokes, but the other two they don't smokes. But because they are friends, uh, the two other boys get influenced by those three because they do smokes. And the two boys might think that if they don't do that, if they don't do the same thing, they might get, you know, like left out of their friendship if they don't do the same thing. So it's not because they like it. Well, there's a part of it that they like it, but the the biggest percentage or the big part will be because they are their friends, because they doesn't want to be left out in their conversation. So it's so influence the thing is so powerful. Okay, so they thought by smoking they can make so by smoking they can make more friends and so sociable to improve who smokes. Some people smokes because of some sort of maybe like life problems. But let's be true. Smoking doesn't solve your problems. It even destroys your health, right? We all people know that that smoking is not good. So you stop this bad habit too if you are one of them. Okay. Keep like you can keep testing it to yourself that it will not give you any benefits. Okay. Just tell that to yourself. It won't give you any benefits. Sometimes I have this bad habit that I like to buy unnecessary things, buying and satisfying my cravings. And I realized that I really don't need these things. These things too. Like sometimes we just tend to crave an expensive food or like specific, for example, you're craving for like a tacos or you're craving for like a pizza, right? Like something that is specific, like burger or Starbucks or something like that. These are pretty expensive, like for me, yeah. And yeah, and we really and we and why do we and why do we crave like those type of foods? Maybe just because we just want to obtain food and water, right? Like like we can eat like a random food, like not an expensive one. We can just eat rice and some dish right there. That's like leftover, something like that. And why do we crave for like specific foods, like expensive ones, right? So so yeah. So it's like bad habits were just like predictions. You already predicted what will happen next, but still you do it just to to satisfy your wants, satisfy your cravings. We just we just need to do a good habit, to make a good habit, and we'll keep on we'll keep going back to it until it become like a habit again. Habits are attractive when we like associate them with like positive feelings, and we can use this insight to our advantage rather than um to our detriment. Well, how will we say to our brain to enjoy bad hard habits then? Hard habits are habits that are good for our body, mental health, that is good for yourself, but it's hard to do. So how will you enjoy it to become to become your habit, right? Because hard habits are actually good habits, but because of they are hard, because of because they are hard habits, we cannot do it. It cannot become it cannot be our habit, right? So the word have I have this word have and get. Okay, those are two words. Have and get. Try to use get uh get that uh have to have to try switch them like instead of saying I have to wake up early. When you say that, when you say I have to wake up early, when you say that sentence, that feels like a burden, right? That's like a task that you need to do. But when you say I get to wake up early sounds more like you are willing and you accept it like an opportunity to wake up again. So, okay, I'll give an example. Example: a person who with a disability had a saklay. I don't know how to say saklay in English, like something that you used to help you to walk. You know, usually those uh cripples use. He used that to walk because he is disabled, and some people feel really really sorry about this man because he is disabled, but we might don't know that the man the man disabled doesn't feel sorry about his situation. He might think that he is liberated by having those things. Without it, he cannot he cannot totally go out and walk outside. This shift in perspective completely transform um how he live each day, right? So it is more easy to, to reframe your benefits than your drawbacks. Uh, Benefits feel so lightweight to carry in your mind and make a habit even more attractive. So, well, these little mindset shifts aren't magic. It's not magic, but it's not magic. But it can help you to connect with your habit or your situation. So if you want to like have more faster development about your habits, you can take a step further. You can do or make your own uh motivation rituals by like associating your habits to something that you enjoy. Then you can use that whenever you need motivation. It is not easy to shift habits and how we think about them, but if you exchange your predictions um and turn those hard habits into attractive one, and also you should think one of the benefits that the other side, in that case uh the habit will be more attractive and create a motivation ritual to do things. Simple motivation, baby step from everything. So yeah, all right. So this is for today's video. Well, I hope you learned something good from this topic. And if you have any opinions or questions about today's topic or anything about, you can just leave a comment down below and I will for sure read all of them. All right. So again, stay tuned for the next video. Again, this is Comfort Talk. Goodbye.